Hello and welcome to Cupcake Addiction and the Vegetarian Baker's Caramel Apple Vegan Cupcake tutorial, where we'll be showing you how to recreate these gorgeous apple cupcakes that are also vegan. Tools and equipment that we will be using today: I have some sanding sugar. I have some in green and some in red, and I do have a tutorial on my channel to show you how to make your own sanding sugar. Otherwise you can purchase it or you can use green and red sprinkles. I've got a little bit of Jake from the Vegetarian Baker's vegan buttercream frosting, and I've also baked some of his delicious vegan caramel apple cupcakes. Now I've done those in a red and a green. You can choose to do green apples, red apples, or a combination, and you can see more about that recipe and exactly how to recreate those delicious cupcakes over at the Vegetarian Baker's channel. I will leave descriptions and links in the box below. I've got a knife, a teaspoon, some brown mini M&Ms, a couple of pretzel sticks, and I've got a sprig of mint from my garden. Let's get started. I'm going to do the green one today. So I'm going to take my green based or green cupcake lined cupcake, and you'll see there that frosting is just a lovely consistency. Now I'm just going to take the back of my knife, not the front, so you want the flat back of your knife, and I'm just scooping quite a generous amount of frosting on the top here. I've never tried vegan cupcakes before with absolutely no animal products in them, and I can say I haven't been able to stop eating these. I made an entire dozen and I think I've got 2 more in the kitchen. Other than that, this is all that remains. So now that I've got my nice sort of scoop on top, I'm just running my knife around the sides and we're just neatening it off. So try not to get too much of it in the outsides of that patty pan or that cupcake liner, and you just want to make sort of a little buttercream frosting dome. Any little bits that you've got on the outside of the cupcake liner there, just lift them up with your finger. Now you want to take that green sanding sugar, and you'll notice I've got mine in quite a sort of an open bowl so that I can get the whole cupcake in there to turn it. I like to give it a couple of turns to make sure it's nicely coated, and out comes kind of a little bit of a mound or a dome. So you want to take the palm of your hand and really flatten it down on the top while keeping it nice and rounded on the edges. If you're not familiar with Jake's channel, the Vegetarian Baker, he is absolutely fantastic. He does a great vegetarian baking show, as you can probably tell by the name, and you should definitely go and check him out. Alright, so this is about the shape we're aiming for. It's not a high dome, it's just a bit of a roundish type top. Now you want to take one of your pretzel sticks, and I ended up snapping them in about half. So it seems like a lot, but you're going to put some of it into the cupcake, and then I'm going to take 2 of those mint leaves. If you don't have mint leaves, I've got these in my garden at home, but if you don't have mint leaves, you could use spearmint leaf candies. You could make your own leaves out of fondant. Alright, now I prefer to put the leaves in first, so just pushing them very gently into the top of that frosting. And in goes the pretzel stick. So the pretzel stick's almost sort of pushing those 2 leaves down into place, and you can just fan them back out again. Now you can leave your apples like this. It's a really, really nice, easy apple. But because we always like to here at My Cupcake Addiction, we're going to go the extra mile. We're going to take the spoon and we're going to spoon out a bite. So just spoon it out. Make sure that you don't go all the way down to the cupcake there. And you want to take your mini M&Ms on their sides. So you want them side on. You're just going to push in. Make sure they're not too neat. You want them to be a little bit sort of haphazard. 2 or 3 of those in there to make beautiful little apple seeds. So push those ones right in. There you have your gorgeous, completely animal product free vegan caramel apple cupcakes. If you've loved this tutorial, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, My Cupcake Addiction, and also to Jake over at the Vegetarian Baker if you'd like to see more of his great recipes and tutorials.
Hello you guys, my name is Jake and I'm the Vegetarian Baker. If you want to learn how to make these awesome vegan cupcakes that Elise decorated today, make sure to click on my face or the little short preview at the end of the video. They're simply amazing. They're caramel apple, vegan cupcakes, and I know that you guys enjoy them because I loved them. Make sure you guys subscribe to me and Elise's channel, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Bye.